Hi! Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for February 27th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, February 27th in 1807, a great American poet was born. His name was Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Many of his works are still famous today. For example, Paul Revere's Ride, which begins, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere." Another poem, the Song of Hiawatha, begins, "By the shores of Gitchigumi, by the shining Big Sea water, stood the wigwam of Nokomis, daughter of the moon, Nokomis." Moving forward 115 years after Longfellow was born brings us to 1922. On this day in history, a very important decision was made by the Supreme Court. The court ruled that the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote, was legal. Nowadays, women not only vote, but they also hold important positions in our government. There are women governors, women representatives and senators, and women who have run for vice president and president. Which brings up this question. How long do you think it will be before we have a woman president? And could it be you, or a sister, or a friend? Just imagine.
Word power!
Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word photograph. Now, we all know that a photograph is something that you take with a camera, right? Well, the very first photographs were taken in the early 1800s. The word photograph combines the Latin words for light, photo, and for write or draw, graph.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the shortest muscle in the human body? The answer is the masseter. The masseter is a paired muscle, meaning that there are two parts of it, and it's found in the mouth. Without this muscle, it would be impossible to chew. You can feel your masseter muscle when you clench your teeth. Run your fingers along your jaw, and you'll feel a small bump where the masseter is located.
Health tips.
The covering on your teeth is called enamel. Enamel is the hardest part of your body. It's actually harder than your bones. However, if you don't brush and floss your teeth, the germs start to stick to your teeth. Plaque and tartar can form. Plaque and tartar are a sticky film made up of germs. These germs dine on leftover food in your mouth and release acid. This acid can, in time, eat through your teeth's enamel and cause a cavity. But all cavities can be prevented, all cavities, by proper tooth care. Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence between June 11th and June 28th, 1776. The Declaration of Independence is the nation's most cherished symbol of liberty and Jefferson's most lasting monument. The ideas of the Declaration were not new. Its ideals of individual liberty had already been expressed by John Locke and other European philosophers. What Jefferson did was to summarize this philosophy in self-evident truths and set forth a list of grievances against the king in order to justify before the world the breaking of ties between the colonies and the mother country. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.